Good morning. Well, I begin this walk this morning with a heavy heart. Last night, the protests and violence that started a few days ago in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with the unnecessary death of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police has now come to my city, Madison, a city I loved and was such a big part of my life. 75 businesses on State Street were ransacked, I'm told. It's news this morning as I got up, and a police car set on fire and tear gas used, and I just don't know what to say. I feel so sad. So what's become of this? Why is this? Some people have speculated that there's white supremacist groups are agitating behind this. I saw a bunch of armed white guys in camouflage around the Capitol in Madison. What's that all about? Oh, we got our work to do. We have another uncontrollable virus among us. We haven't a cure for it yet. It's called racism. And we've been, socially isolating from one another so we don't catch it? I don't know, but something's got to be done, and it's got to be done in a large scale. We can't go on like this. I've been watching this for 60 years. So the civil rights demonstrations to anti-war, through Rodney King. At least when Rodney King was beaten, they didn't kill him, but it sparked concern, and all these deaths since Michael Brown in Ferguson has caused these problems. This is supposed to be the third greatest theological day in my life, and that is Pentecost. Along with Christmas and Easter, Pentecost, the coming of God's Spirit to heal the whole world. And boy, we are a world deeply in need of healing. We people who are white, and in the majority, we've got all the cash, have got to do something. We've got to do something about the lack of education. That even in Madison, that when a black kindergartner starts school along with a white kindergartner, there's a greater chance that black kindergartner will not graduate from a Madison high school. That's simply wrong, dead wrong. We've got to do something about jobs and equality. We've got to do something about our daily activities, about how we relate to people who are different from us, from people of color. That's why on the Feast of Pentecost, the people in a large city in the Mediterranean area could hear each other finally speaking. They all spoke different languages, but all of a sudden everybody heard the same language. And to me that means that's the message. We have to be able to understand one another. I mean, we don't. You know what I'd like to do right now? I'd like to just sit down and cry, to weep for us, weep for the city. God reigns still.